YouTube, B Smokehouse back here with you, and we're gonna do some a nice whole chicken. Only thing I've done off camera, I've taken off those rib bones. You can see I got a thigh exposed and I got another thigh over here exposed. I left the skin on, was sure not to poke through the skin. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a dry brine, but we're gonna introduce some new flavors. So we'll be going in, of course, with black pepper. I've got a bit of orange pepper. This stuff is really good. And of course I've got season it all. There is no kosher salt because I'm going to pull out salt here using this season all. So let's go ahead and get this video started. This is going to be a nice, simple, delicious, flavorful chicken recipe. The first thing we're going to go down with is our black pepper. Nice, fragrant, pungent black pepper. Now, I'm not sure yet whether I'll do this, cook this direct or cook this on my smoker. I'm favoring direct because I'm going to get this in my fridge for the overnight dry brine in an effort to go ahead and dry that skin out so we can get some crispy skin. However, you know, at the least I want it to be bite through. Next we're going to go on with some season it all. Notice I've taken the caps off of this. I'm going to keep it moving and get a nice even coat, even layer. You can use Lawry's if that's what you have. Nice even coat. Holding that seasoning up high, making sure you hit every visible piece of that chicken. One thing I like about this stuff is you can use a lot of it. It's not overly salty like the kosher salt that I tend to use. And then we're going to come back over with some orange pepper. That Badia, I've since seen other seasonings from Badia that they've just now introduced to market. And they've got some nice, beautiful mixtures going on. I'm loving it. I've picked up a few others, which I'll do in upcoming subsequent videos, but today we're going to focus on this orange pepper. Nice even coat. Oh, that smells awesome already. Alright, we're going to let this sit here out on my counter for the next 15 to 20 minutes. I want the salt found in this season all to go ahead and activate. Letting it sit out is going to start pulling out some moisture, which is also going to enhance the flavor, and it's going to help us to get a nice dried out skin. Get that dry brine action happening. Stay tuned. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes. We got some moisture soaking out. I'm going to give this bird a flip. So before I flip this, so I took the rib cage out because that'll help me get some excellent slices out of these breasts. It's the only reason I did it. Generally, I would leave the rib cage in. However, just more bones to eat around when the final product comes through. Let's give it a flip. Again, we're keeping this recipe nice and simple. All right, we're gonna get this skin back, expose those thighs. Skin back, expose the thighs. We want some direct. We want some of the seasoning to get directly on the meat itself. All right. Give my hands a wash. All right, and we're gonna go down, season it again. Starting off with that black pepper. Up nice and high seasoning. Nothing too crazy. Nice, simple chicken recipe. All right, that's it for the black pepper. We're gonna go on with our seasoned salt. Remember that seasoned salt. Both of these mixes, the orange pepper and the seasoned salt, has some sodium in it. So it's going to go ahead and activate, start pulling out moisture while pulling in flavors. That's what we want. It's going to make for a beautiful, beautiful whole chicken. It's been spatchcocked. Okay. And again, we're going to let this sit here. Let this, the sodium in these rubs begin to weep. I'll bring you guys back and show you what we're going to do next. YouTube, I've been doing a little cleanup. Here's my chicken. This rub has already started pulling out moisture. This is going to go in my fridge here in my kitchen. Again, the fridge in my garage likes to freeze. Again, if it's freezing, it's not brining, right? This is a form of a dry brine. So it's going to go here in my fridge. I won't mess with it until tomorrow. That's when I'll see you guys. All right, let's show you guys where we're at. Here's our chicken. I did spritz this to make sure all those spices got hydrated. I know they did in the fridge, but in an effort to add a little more flavor, I spritzed with some pineapple Fanta. That's right, pineapple Fanta. I think it'll assist the notes in that orange pepper quite nicely. In here, I'm rolling with Kingsford Blue Bag. I put me a small chunk of post oak right over the hot spot of that fire. A lot of this smoke is going to dissipate shortly. I give it 5-10 minutes, it'll dissipate. We're going to let this roll. I'm probably going to let it go another 20-30 minutes before I start checking to see what the color looks like underneath. And we're going to give it a flip. We are cooking on this top rack. Again, no moistures besides the moisture that I enter is going to be put into this. You can see we got flames going. I'm okay with it. I want to get the effect that we're cooking directly over the coals with this. So that smoke is going to dissipate. The hotter that flame gets. I'll see you guys back here. All right, I want to show you guys where we're at. This is about 45 minutes in. We've got some nice grill marks. However, this cook is not about the grill marks. We've got those nice roasty flavors coming in. We know by the colors. We're going to let this roll for another 30 minutes on the skin side. We're trying to crisp that skin up. Some of it is getting there quicker. That's because we dried her out. We're going to let it keep cooking. YouTube, B Smokehouse back here with you with the finished product. There's that orange pepper chicken, right? Let me get a piece because I'm going to sit down and eat. Is that wing? Delicious. It's still juicy. Right through. I will say this. The breast on this whole chicken, for me, is the juiciest part of this chicken. Nice smoke signature. You can still get a bit of that orange pepper. I spritz with that pineapple Fanta. A little bit of that sweetness comes through. Overall, not a bad chicken. There are some things I would change, but you'll see. You guys will see those changes coming up in other videos. Until next time, B Smokehouse out.